Okay, I'm back, and this time I'm serious. This time it's personal. So I've managed to level up quite a few times on my way back up here, because it is not an easy journey. Let me tell you. I believe I have passed where it was earlier, though. Oh no. This guy. Okay, this guy isn't a huge problem when there's only one of them. So, yeah, he's gonna set us on fire. By the way, I've died 3 times getting back up here. This part of the game is crazy in how unfair it is. You really have to heal. Oh no. Okay, no, that's fine. You really have to heal constantly. But the problem is when you heal constantly, you constantly run out of health, or PP. And it looks like Lloyd's gonna die. But I'm actually gonna heal twice, maybe? Oh no, not that move! Oh no! Lloyd! Oh! Oh, yes! Okay. That's better. That's definitely better. And, my dog is barking again. I don't know if you can hear it, but she's barking. I just let her out. Oh, I made it. I made it, guys. This is it. This is where I needed to get. I did it. Oh my god, I did it. I made it. Okay. Okay. What? I can't talk to it, but... Welcome. I always believed you would find your way here. Your great-grandmother Maria's love was scattered in the form of melodies. I have a melody for you. Listen and remember. Ninten remembered the tune. The crystal fragments that had broken off, stopped glowing, and disappeared. Okay, cool. So that's the melody right there. No problem. Okay, so we have the entire melody, which means the only thing left for us to do is head back to Magican and talk to Queen Mary. And then, oh man, I can't believe I finally made it to the top of the mountain. I finally made it. Ugh. That was so much work. And I know how earlier in this episode I was like, I didn't level up as much as I wanted to. Yeah, well, now I have. I got to level up more. Hey, past me, are you happy now? Stupid jerk. Why? Why am I still fighting enemies here? These enemies should just leave me alone. Oh, don't even... How hard is it to run away from a pair of snails? Just gonna relax and be happy. I'm so happy. See you later, alligator. Okay. It's okay, guys. We made it. That's it. Oh. Great. I don't know how to get to Queen Mary. I'm just gonna go through random doors and eventually I'll hit... Huh. A bullhorn. Okay. Let's not have that anymore. And then we can take this though. And it's an antidote. Well, not super. Oh, I was in PSI. There it is. Well, I don't care. It's not like I mean, I didn't expect there to be anything good there. I hoped, but I didn't expect it. No, it's not. There's just gonna be more of the same items. Probably. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This is the important conversation here. Sing to me the melodies that you have learned. Shh. Oh, they're already singing. Sorry. Yes, that's right. That is the song. Okay, I mean, we just heard it. Okay, you can sing it again. Oh, Giegue. I think that's how you say his name. I loved him. I think that for this version they should have changed his name to Beardicus, like it is in Earthbound, but okay, whatever. By the way, she loved him as a son. He was like a son to her. I loved him as if he was my own child, see? Yeah. He was always wagging his tail just like a puppy, except for when I tried to sing him lullabies. Oh, George, this is your wife, Maria. I'm coming to join you. My purpose is complete. Wasn't somebody complaining about how they had a dream in Magic Ant? They had a dream that Magic Ant disappeared? After telling the story to Ninten, with a rush of wind, Queen Mary vanished. As she disappeared, so did Magic Ant. Magic Ant was a mirage born of Maria's consciousness. I don't know if mirage is the right word, but okay. So now I should be able to go in here and okay, so this might actually be the finale. Okay. Tell you what. I'm just going to say the intro really quick. Okay, so I thought this was going to be the third part of episode 19, but you know what? I think it's actually going to be the finale now. So this is going to be episode 20. So all of that stuff that just happened was the cold open. Now, okay. Hello and welcome to Beardicus Plays. My name is Beardicus, and today I am playing Earthbound Beginnings. As you probably could tell from the last 5 or so minutes of gameplay from episode 20, probably. Okay, so this is Giegue's lair, and you can come in here and you get all these like weird tube things. And oh, you're supposed to talk to these. Oh, the darkness is so thick. Can't see you very well. What could it be? Is it the little girl from Snowman? Anna, I believe it was. Brace yourself, your mom is locked in a room in back. Sorry. Do not try to rescue us now. First, the mothership must be destroyed. I'm talking to the guy in the tube. Can I not talk to... Oh, I was kidnapped by the mothership. Please help me. Okay. Oh, what? I didn't know there were enemies in here. Oh, no, not you. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. Get me out of here. Guys, run. Run for it. Make a break for it! Ah! Ah! I'm not dying to Wanna again. Oh, here we are. This is it. This is it, guys. It's time for us to slowly see the true form of Giegue! Okay, so, unlike most boss fights, this boss fight is not fought by fighting the boss. Instead, you'll notice that we have a new option down here to sing. Maybe I should set up a... Actually, I just remembered that there is more to this, isn't there? Okay, so I'm gonna set up some shields and stuff. Let's see, do I have offense up? I mean defense up? Because going back to that thing I was saying in whatever episode that was, you always go with defense up then offense up, but I'm not going to use offense up, so you don't have to worry about it to only use defense up, but I'd still be using defense up first, I guess. Defense up, this one. And then you can use shield, and then you can just guard. Ninten tried defense up. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Ninten, I am grateful to your family. The form of Giegue's attack was inexplicable. Oh, wow. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Okay. Putting up a shield. Let's give us some more defense. And then you can heal us. How much are we missing? Yeah, say pi will be sufficient. Okay. Your great-grandparents, George and Maria, raised me. Oh, this is gonna kill Anna, isn't it? No. Nice. Just hanging in there. Okay. Okay, her defense didn't go up, though, which sucks, but okay. I think it might be prudent to give him the life up duty this time, have these two guard. Okay. Oh, this time he goes first. Well, whatever. But George stole vital information from our planet that can be used... When did it turn into Sean Connery? To betray my people. I forgot what voice I was giving him. It wasn't even like a voice. It was my voice with a very subtle difference in the way I was talking. But now I don't know. I don't remember what it was. I guess we'll all just guard this turn. And now one of his descendants is obstructing our plans and must be stopped. Ninten, I'm talking about you! See, you gotta let him go through his villain monologue. Otherwise, your attacks have no effect on him. Go home now, perish with the rest of the ugly Earth people. Well, what about the pretty Earth people? Are you gonna let the pretty people live? That's awfully shallow of you. You know, that's like extreme body shaming right there. And what about people like me who are very average? I guess now we don't need to heal this turn. Foolish one, you cannot do a thing with your meager powers. Powers worthy of a lowly insect. Yes, the form of Giegue's attack was inexplicable. I like that that there's like a running joke in the Earthbound series that the final boss always has an attack that you can't comprehend, and like the form of Giegue's attack was inexplicable. In Earthbound, it's like Giegue's attack, or you cannot comprehend the form of Giegue's attack. And then in Mother 3, it's just, what did the boss do? I'm not going to spoil who it is, in case you've never played Mother 3 or Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but I'm not going to spoil that one. That's one twist that even I'm not going to spoil. Ninten, you alone. I may save you, just you alone. Board our mothership with me. I think he says one more thing, and then I start fighting back. But I don't remember. Alright, let's then fall into long sleep with your friends and the other ugly earth people. Is it me, or is he doing less damage? Is that how this works? Okay, I think I can start fighting back. So I'm gonna do one more quick heal, but Anna and Lloyd are gonna sing. And if it works, yeah, okay, so he's not talking anymore, so now I can start fighting back. Or, well, singing back, I guess. Ah, stop singing! I said stop singing! So, as you can tell, he's got some, he's a little emotionally unstable, and the song is reminding him of happier times. Stop! Stop the song! Each time you sing, the song gets a little bit... It takes him a little bit longer to interrupt the song. So, eventually you can get through the whole song, and that's when he stops being not surrendered. If I remember correctly, you have to sing 11 times. Stop it! Stop the song! So that's 5, 6, 7. I don't like talking before the song, but I guess it's gonna sing along. You puny earth bugs, shut up and stop singing! In that order! I want you to shut up first and then stop singing. So I think the reason the song affects him like this... Well, first of all, the song is the lullaby that Queen Mary, or rather Maria, used to sing for him when he was basically her adopted child. So the song reminds him of her. And then I think the story is that when he had to invade Earth because of George's stealing psychic power stuff from them, his race made him... Stop it! His race made him kill Maria. So, he's kind of sad about that because he loved Maria just like she loved him, but he had to kill her, and he feels bad about it. So by singing to him, we're reminding him of the thing that he is not happy about having to do. But, you know, it's something that happens. You know, sometimes you gotta kill the people you love because you're an evil alien who has to take over the world. And then a couple of kids sing to you, it makes you sad, and what are you gonna do? So what is that, the 8th singing? So I should be able to beat him next turn. Boy, they all have very lovely voices, don't they? Like, I can't sing like this. I can't hit like half of these notes. I'll try it on the next one. No, I won't. But I have tried before, and my voice cracks around halfway through. Stop it, please! Okay, everybody's gonna sing for the finale. I can't hear the music, so I'm just kind of guessing where it is. I lost my place in the song. I'd have to go through the entire song, otherwise I forget where it is. Or I forget the notes unless I can do the whole thing. Ow! You don't have to hit me. You could just tell me to stop singing. Actually, it's not true. He tried several times. So I think Anna's going for the win. Raise your voices all day long now. Love grows strong now. Sing a melody of love. Yeah, there you go. See, he's going all seizure mode. How could I be defeated by a song like that? I will sometime. Ninten, we shall meet again. They won't. Hey, thanks for the heal, even though the game's over, so it doesn't do anything. But there you go. So we just defeated Giegue with the power of karaoke. And I even sang a little bit. Well, I don't know if it really counts as singing. I think it was more just talking to kind of the beat, even though I was actually trying to sing. That's the embarrassing part. At the summit of Mount Itoi, Anna is reunited with her mom as the rest of the freed Earth people exit the cave. Yay! Was that Teddy on the top right? Teddy, his health fully recovered, now sings daily at the live show. So that wasn't included in the original Famicom version. I don't know if any of these messages were, but I know it didn't specify Teddy was, so it was up in the air whether he survived or not. The kidnapped grown-ups return to their lonely children in Youngtown. I promise I won't forget you, so I will not say goodbye, just until we meet again. Okay, I mean, Ninten can teleport. Actually, both of you can teleport, so you'll probably see each other again. Lloyd returns to a hero's welcome at Twinkle Elementary School. I should do a narrator voice. Son, your sisters and I are so happy to see you back in one piece. How unbelievable that you are not hungry. Well, I mean, I stopped for pasta right before the final boss. A letter from Ninten. I miss him so much. I hope we can get together again soon. You can teleport. Although teleporting in this game was kind of difficult. Well, now that the Earth's crisis is finally over, I think I'll just lay down for a moment and zzz. Wow, I actually didn't know that was Ninten talking at first, but I'd already started talking in the narrator voice. So, Ninten actually does say something in this game. Who knew? I mean, a lot of people, probably. Myself included at one point. Oh, and now we got, like, the character parade. Although it's not going to tell me any of their names, so I don't really know what the point is. So I did not expect to beat this game today, in this particular sitting. I thought I thought the time between getting the final melody and the final boss, I thought I had to go through another dungeon or something, but apparently not. So that's, well, cool, you know? Yeah, why aren't the credits rolling while this is happening? Why do games always have to stretch out the ending as much as they can? I know every Earthbound. I was gonna say every Mother game. Every Earthbound or Mother, whatever you'd rather call it, does this with the character parade and then the credits. I think it would be so much more convenient to do them at the same time, so that I have something to look at during the credits, but because especially in the NES days, like they didn't list the entire names of anyone who worked on the game, did they? I don't know, because the credits haven't started rolling yet. Well, overall, I definitely remember why this is my least favorite of the Earthbound games. And it's because it's so just unfair. The final climb on Mount Itoi almost gave me an aneurysm. Let me tell you, like, I'm exaggerating, but I swear I got so angry at several parts of this game because of how crazy the encounter rate is. But I mean, I like the story. It's got a good story, but it's definitely my least favorite of the Mother games. Yeah, and just like the encounter rate, it's clear that a lot of this game doesn't fully work. Like, not that it doesn't work, it's that it wasn't completely finished. Like, the game itself is finished, but the balancing wasn't. And I've read somewhere that the reason it's so unbalanced is because by the time they had finished the game, everyone was so tired. Hey, look, that's me! By the time they finished, everyone was so tired that they just said, you know what, we could balance it more, but we're all so tired. Let's finish where we are. It's done. I know that boy's home. Come on, son, answer the phone. Something new has come up, and yeah, like, what? What new has come up? I don't know. Whatever. That cliffhanger will never be resolved. Because Ninten was never heard from again. Well, it's not that he was never heard from again. It's that he was never bothered again, rather. So he got to live most likely a full and rewarding life of peace with Anna, and I'm sure his dad started spending more time at home, probably, and his dog stopped wearing the basement key on his collar because it's just weird. Why? The lamps stopped attacking people. And, yeah. So, while I was climbing Mount Itoi, so going back to what I was saying about the balancing stuff, when I was climbing up Mount Itoi, something occurred to me, and I'm not positive on this, but I think the reason they gave you Eve in the first place is because Mount Itoi is so cruel with how steep the difficulty spike is, that they had to give you something that would help you get through it. Because without Eve, it took me 4 tries to get up that mountain. Because without Eve, it's like impossible to get up there. unless you leveled up a lot throughout the game, which I did. And even then, I was basically one-shotting enemies throughout the entire game, and then I got to Mount Itoi, and the tables turned, and hard. Enemies started one-shotting me, and I did not like that. And I had a similar theory. I can't remember if I edited it out of the episode, but in the Giegue Desert, they have that one camel skeleton that says this is the most boring part of the game, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason they had like the airplane and the tank and the monkeys and all that stuff, was to give you something, anything to do, because as they said, it's the most boring part of the game. But yeah, so the balancing, and not just the enemy balancing, like even the equipment balancing. Like, I bought boomerangs in Marysville, and I used only boomerangs for 99% of the game, because boomerangs are the strongest weapon, except for the final weapons that you get on Mount Itoi, or in Youngtown for Lloyd. So, which is kind of outrageous, because like, you're supposed to build up your equipment over the course of the game, but I don't know. Maybe that's just how I look at it, but I don't know. But then you have the same problem with the defensive items, where, first of all, you can only buy them in Magic Ant, which is kind of inconvenient, but they're also, all of them are available as soon as you get to Magic Ant, so again, you buy them all in the first third of the game, and you just don't have to worry about it ever again, which I guess is sort of convenient, but it's also kind of lame. And then, of course, you have the magic abilities, which are also unbalanced, with PK Beam Gamma costing, what was it, like 12 PP? That is far too cheap for an attack that one-shots enemies. Although, I would say that in the end, on the final climbs, most enemies are immune to it, so PK Freeze Gamma is actually more useful. As long as you can hit an enemy with Lloyd immediately after using it. Because on one of my failed attempts to climb the mountain, I ended up fighting Juana again with a power robot, and I PK Freeze Gamma'd her, brought her down to critical health, only for the robot to immediately heal her back to full. Which, that fight ended with me being dead. I'll tell you that much. I didn't record it, so I can't show you what happened, but believe me, that's how it ended. Earthbound, which came out in the SNES, and I also have, and I plan to play eventually. Earthbound fixed pretty much every problem I had with this game. From having, first of all, the balancing issues. There are no real spikes in difficulty there. In fact, the beginning of the game is the hardest part of Earthbound, because you only have the one character. But once you get Paula, the difficulty really goes down, and it never really comes back up. But the most important change is that they got rid of random encounters, and that is so wonderful, because random encounters are the worst. But I've rambled on enough. This probably added like 10 extra minutes to the episode, so I'm gonna end it there. So thank you so much for watching. You can click the little bubbles to watch other episodes, or subscribe if you want. I'll see you next time, but until then, have a nice day, and goodbye.